everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven, and yes, we are in Farming Simulator 15. Those of you that have followed me for a while might start laughing at this point and thinking, what, is going to try again? Every time I try Farm Simulator, I seem to maybe do 4 or 5 episodes and it seems to always end up tailing off. I either lose interest or there's another game that comes along that grabs my attention. But for whatever reason, I've not been very good at trying to keep up Farm Simulator Let's Plays, like series. Anyway, I know I say this at the beginning of every Farm Sim set of videos, but I've really found a map that I really like. Again, but I do really like it. So I'm going to show you it. It's called Black Rock Valley, as you can see. Black Rock Valley. It's a really highly detailed map, and it's quite a big map. I don't know, I just really like it. It's supposed to be an American map. The thing is with it, you need quite a high system spec, as the name says. I believe they do also have a low system spec version, but the whole reason, or one of the main reasons I like this map is because I like the detail. It's amazing. So yeah, it runs pretty well on my system. However, we might see some low FPS while I am making this video, because obviously I'm recording, and recording will take off some FPS. So if you do see low FPS in the video, I do apologise, but I think it's worth it because the map is amazing. Oh, it's dark. Fabulous. Okay, and you do find when you load in, it's usually quite laggy at first, but once it's up and running. Okay, so we don't want to be in the dark, frankly, do we? Now, one of the other things I love about this map, and I think I'm in the wrong menu, is I love the fact that, let's up the time scale and wait for it to become data. Actually, it's going to be not that far away, actually. Yeah, one of the other things I love about this map is it's got lots of included like mods and lots of interesting stuff I have to learn, and I will explain more about that later, because I've always kind of used maps that are not that, don't have all of that, but this time I decided I would try this kind of map, and I absolutely love it. I really do. So basically we have 2 areas. I am in like this area kind of at the northern part of the map. This is one of my farm areas, and then I have another one, as you can see, down in the southeast corner of the map. And it only actually gives you 4 fields, which I think is pretty good, because the other thing about this map that I think lots of people won't like, that this map actually gives you a lot of machinery at the start. I can actually show you this by going to the garage. It does actually give you a lot of stuff. This Ursus, I did actually buy this myself, but as you'll see as I flick through, most of this stuff I got at the beginning. So I think a lot of people won't like this part of the map. This part, the fact it will actually give you all this machinery. But for me personally, I didn't find it that bad because I'm on my own, right? I think it's part of the reason. This thing here, I bought the Gator, and I bought this UX5200 myself, and also the fertilizer tank. Yeah, so you can basically see that it gives you a lot, but I found because I'm on my own, I don't mind that, because it helps me to kind of do things a bit faster. I think that's one of the reasons I kind of lose interest, because when I have to grind up stuff, Okay, so I have 2 fields near this area. So if I'm just going to see, so this field here, let me get out. This is field 18, and as you can see, I'm harvesting the canola. Basically, I've been planting. I've already harvested all of the fields one time, and I'm now harvesting a second time. And my idea is to build up quite a lot of money so I can then get into the whole potato thing. Because there's some really interesting mods on this map for the sugar beet and the potatoes. So I really want to get into that kind of stuff. But first, I'm trying to build up enough money to get that started. Okay, so I'm obviously using this to help to empty out this harvester. So I move it. Yeah. Is he gonna stop? I think he's okay. Let's just wait here for now. So this is this field. This is the other farm area, I believe. Yeah, this is the other farm area. So this is the area that I'm kind of a bit busier in. This is the thing that I said I bought. I want to buy a few of these and just leave them lying about because the map, because I have like two main areas of the map, and if I have to move it like between them, these are a good way of moving about. This is what I've been using over here to transport at first the sugar beet, because there was a field of sugar beet here which I've now replanted with canola, and this has been harvested. I'm basically waiting because I now want to try and do the potato thing. I've never actually planted or sown or whatever you call it potatoes or sugar beets, but this map, it gave me, let me hire a worker, let's see if it's going to be alright. This map actually gave me, I think, 2 fields of sugar beet that were already ready to harvest, and that kind of made me realise, along with some of the mods that are included in the map, how interesting, or how interesting the whole sugar beet thing is, and also how much money you can earn from the whole sugar beet thing. He is still going, right? Yeah. So this is one of the examples of like a mod that they've included in this map, which is really cool. As you can see, it's called a Beet Master, and basically, if you put the beets in here, so I will show you what I was actually doing at first. What I was doing at first is I was using this and I was driving it over like so. And I was driving up to the sugar beet. I did have quite a lot before, but as you can see, it's getting quite low now. And then I was using this. I did this for about half an hour, I think, something like that. And then I realised that it was slow, and I was like, there must be a better way to do this, because it was quite slow going, frankly. So here we go. Whoa, not like that. That's kind of dangerous in real life. That would be kind of dangerous. The physics in this game are still not particularly realistic, are they? Oh well. Whoops. Okay, we're going to park this back. So then, I worked out, actually, the better way of doing it, the much faster way of doing it, is to use this. So this is empty. Yeah, this is empty. So, whoa! Oh dear, nearly crashed. Oh no! It gave me wood chip. I don't want wood chip. Damn you! I failed miserably. I'm gonna have to do some reversing now. I think it's the last one, if I remember rightly. Again, I do apologise for low FPS on the video. When I'm actually playing the game without recording, the FPS is fine, but obviously recording is just kind of pushing it over the edge. Unload. That was a bit fun. I do really like on this map, all of the silos and all of these things have got like a counter, which is really cool. You can see over here as well, the silos also have the same, which I really like, and it has a readout, or it has a sign that says what you have. You know, the name of what it is as well. So I really like that, and I'm going the wrong way. So let's try that again without being an idiot. I know it's hard, because I am an idiot. Let's go this way. No, oh, that's getting close. Here we go, loving it. There we go. Sugar beet. So we're going to fill this baby up. I think that's going to be a lot of my sugar beet gone actually, but it's fine. Like I said, I'm going to start planting more. So then we come over here. So this is what I worked out after using the front loader for like half an hour, and I was like, oh, I'm going to crash into my tractor. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get so many comments on this video. Dude, what are you doing? You have no idea. I'm usually not this careless. But anyway. Oh, and I'm going to be in the wrong part of the thing. Oh, I'm still going to be in the wrong part. There we go. Okay, so this is a bit unrealistic because it lets you unload. Like, this is kind of why I didn't try this at first, because you can see it's not actually realistic because it shouldn't be able to pour in there from there. So that's why I didn't think of this straight away, but then I was like, why don't I just I try it and see what happens, and yeah, it worked. So now you can see we've got 46%, and it's basically turning the beet into the beet pulp. And you can see there the pig forage number is going up, but eventually that will go to 0. I haven't worked out what is going on with that. I'm wondering if that automatically is going into some silo for pig, or you know, some storage for pig forage thingamajiggy. I don't know, because it seems to vanish. I haven't quite worked out what's going on there. I know there is another area with the pigs. I wonder if it automatically stores it over there or something, because you can see while it's working at the beginning, it will say that there is pig forage in there, but then I find after I've emptied it, that will be 0. So I don't quite know what is going on there, really. And then I'm not going to show you this part, but basically then I've been using the exact same trailer. You just have to bring it under here. I've been filling up the trailer with the beet pulp, and I've been selling it, and it's worth quite a lot of money. It's pretty nice stuff. So that's what I've been doing there. So that's been like the main thing that I've been doing. I can show you one more thing actually. What? Yeah. I had never used a power washer before. Oh, I'm crashing again, my goodness. I can't talk, man. This is why I don't usually play, you know, I don't know, that whenever I play a game and I try to do the commentary over the top, I always do really stupid stuff like that. Like, I don't like seriously, when I'm like on my own and I'm not recording a video, I don't drive into things like that really, but I'm really not helping myself with all the comments I'm going to get. Mate, you can't even drive a tractor, what are you doing? Anyway, I want to explain something about this HGO tank. Now, I assumed this would fill up my sprayers, but when I tried to park the sprayers here, they weren't filling up. I don't know if I did something wrong, but then I was like, that's weird. So then I actually added another mod for this fertilizer tank, and it looks exactly the same almost, doesn't it? But for some reason, this one works fine, and this one over here was not working for filling up the fertilizer sprayer. But I will maybe look into that and see if I can work that out. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you guys the pressure washer. Now, one thing I'm slightly disappointed in, I was hoping, rather naively, that when you spray an area, only that area becomes clean. But I believe you can just spray in one area and it will automatically clean everything. So yeah, I mean, I like the fact they've included this in the game, and hopefully in the future versions of the game they might improve, they might improve this feature. Because if I just spray here only, I believe, I could be wrong, because I've only done this one time. Yeah, you see? I've only sprayed one area, and it's all clean. The whole thing is clean now. So, yeah, but anyway, it's fine. I like the fact they have implemented it, but it would be nice. Whoa, too far away. It would be nice if they implemented something else, in future versions. Anyway, whatever. Let's put that away. So yeah, now we have a nice clean tractor and trailer combination. Is this one? I think this guy's going to be stuck soon. Yes, let's go. So let's go and take his stuff. And then I'm going to show you around some of the other parts of the farm, the mods that I was talking about, they're included and all that. Try not to crash. There we go. Yeah. Maybe not. There we go. Oh, it's pouring it in the side, literally in the side of the trailer. Nice. As you can see, I like to leave all my farm machinery lying around. Not very realistic, is it really? But oh well. What can I say? Okay, I think we're good. Don't crash, don't crash. I nearly crashed into him then, didn't I? Right then. So let's bring this up here. Actually, I'm just going to park it here because it's nowhere near full. I thought the canola is also worth a lot of money, but I think it is less than the sugar beet pulp. I think because it takes quite a long time to fill this up, and yeah, I think the pulp, the sugar beet pulp, is worth more. I could be wrong. I don't think there's much more to show you guys. Oh, actually, I want to show you guys some of the detailing in this map. This is one of the reasons I love the map, but it's one of the reasons why it's quite low performing. It takes quite a beastly computer. This is not a great example, but you can see the textures on everything. It's really, really nice looking. And the detailing. Look, there's a little garden around here. I don't know. I really like the maps that really try to push the graphics, the textures and the graphics, and they try to make a map that looks really good. I've not worked out what these are for. Oh, hang on. Water. Gas. Oh, I didn't even have a look at this properly, did I? Gas. Water, gas, fertilizer, seeds. Oh. So what? Are you supposed to park? Is there something on the other side? Oh, how does this work then? I've never seen these before. So there doesn't seem to be a pipe. Is that the pipe there? I suppose you could say it kind of looks like a pipe. Seeds. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe you just have to park your stuff near here and it will fill up. Maybe that's why the fertilizer thing didn't work. Anyway, I'm going to have to look into this further. If any of you guys know, you could help me out. But if not, that's fine. I'll work it out by myself. I was going to try and find you. There was a really nice house with a garden just to really show off the great modelling. But I can't seem to find that exact house. Which is always the way, isn't it? But yeah, it's a really nicely made map. I'm really impressed. Okay, so let's go back to the other farm area. Oh, hang on. I should have a truck around here. I hope I didn't run off with the truck, did I? I've parked it somewhere. Oh, well, it's over here. You'll have to excuse me. I'm going to have to let this guy as well unload his stuff. Again, this is canola again. If any of you guys have any tips on things I can grow that are worth a lot of money, that would be cool. I'm gonna try and get into the whole animal thing in this playthrough because I've never really got that far. In this map they have something called a fattened animal. They have these animals you can buy which are called fattened animals, you know, like calves and lambs and stuff. I don't know how that works exactly, but I'm going to try to look into that because, you know, I'd really like to try to get that into this series because, like I said, I've never really gone into. Okay, I was just going to leave this, but actually it's going to be in the way of him, so he won't be able to leave, so I'll just wait. This is not too far for 100% actually. Okay, let's go. So, and again, with all of these fields, I'm not reseeding them yet because, like I said, I'm going to try to do a big thing with either potatoes or with beets. That's my thing. Right. I did have a... Okay, so I said I was going to show you guys quickly the other farm area, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Is it this one? It looks... Is it this one? Oh yeah, so there's a few things here that, like I said, they've added in, which is really cool. So I have no idea what this is for. It's called a Seed Master. See? Seed Master 2015. When I actually got to it, that's what it says. If any of you guys know what this is and how it works, that would be great. If not, I will be looking online to try to find out myself. But yeah, something else I need to work out. But, you know, this is one of the things that I liked about this because I thought, you know, it's gonna... Oh, I think the house I was talking about is up here. It's, you know, it's gonna be interesting learning some more detailed stuff from the game or from the mods in the game. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Look, it's like a garden out the back. There's like washing on a washing line, which I can't find now. But, anyway, I think you get the idea, right? I really like the graphics. The map is really detailed. When I'm driving around here, I really enjoy it. I just think it's pretty awesome. Anyway, ooh, what's this for? Oh, for milk. Collection point for milk. See, that's another thing. I really want to work out how to do stuff with milk. I've never done anything with milk before. Again, we got these same silos over here, which I need to work out how they work. We got the bale thingamajiggy, selling point, whatever you call it. Now, I think I also need to go over to where the cows are to show you guys. There's some pretty cool stuff over there as well, which I'm going to have to work out. I think it might be over there. Anyway, let's... So this is the forage. Yeah. What's this? Wow. Oh, I think it's a mixed ration machine. Yeah, mixed rations. Again, I think I did this a tiny bit. I did this a little bit, but I've not done it enough to know it inside out. So that's something else I need to obviously work out more. Now the area with the cows is over here. I can hear cows. I believe there's a few more machines over here. Whoopsie. So first of all, there's this machine here, Forage Master. So it looks like that you have to input wheat, barley and steamed potatoes and you get out pig forage, I think. So where is the pig forage? Is there a pig forage silo? Have we got stuff in it? No. So my theory that the pig silage or whatever was being automatically stored is wrong. So I need to work out how that works, because I really don't know. And there's all this stuff. Ooh. Okay. So there's more stuff here. You know, there's a lot of interesting stuff included with this map. And frankly, there's a lot of it I don't really know what it is. But I really want to learn, and I'm going to try my best to learn. One more thing I wanted to show you guys is that there's a steamed potato machine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it again. But, you know, it seems like steamed potatoes is one of the things you can actually sell. No, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to find it, and it's going to be boring for you guys just to watch me running around. If it isn't here, then that'll be that. But I think that you guys will get the idea, you know. Oh, and there's like a whole salad farm thing, or, you know, something like that. Again, I have no idea about this stuff, but I want to learn. Yeah, it looks like the steamed potato machine is not going to be found. No. Not at all. Oh well. But it does exist somewhere. I just can't remember for the life of me where. Okay, so I'll show you if I go into the information screen. Look, the cool thing is that there's all this stuff included that you can sell. You've got washed potatoes, steamed potatoes, pig forage seeds, milk, lettuce. So there's a lot of stuff I have to learn, and there's also a lot of different sell points. So, you know, this is another thing I really like about this map. It's really cool. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you one more thing. Early on in the game, if I was ever running out of money, what I would do is I would go to here. So this is like a little forestry area. Now, I don't really plan on doing a lot with the forestry, frankly. I don't find it that exciting, but I knew from my last playthrough that it's quite a profitable thing. So all I've been doing is I've been using this machine whenever I was low. It kind of happened more near the beginning of the playthrough. Crazy physics, crazy. And yeah, just basically help if I turned it on, wouldn't it? Basically just grabbing the old tree like so and trying to pull it back. I hope this doesn't get stuck, or we might end up flying through the air like Superman. Oh no, this is it's going to get caught in the tank. No, it's not. So look, that was an easy 12 grand right there. So like I said, I've been using this especially at the beginning of the playthrough when I was a bit low on money, to see, you know, like to earn some money. I'm not making a lot of sense, am I? That's, yeah. I was gonna see. I had the idea to see if the fuel refills when you park near this, but this, I haven't used it enough. There's hardly any fuel that's actually being used from it, which is a bit weird, but yeah. Okay, so maybe that was a slightly convoluted first episode, but hopefully that gives you an idea as to this map and why I really am liking it. And I'm really hoping this time I can do a slightly longer playthrough and show some more interesting, more detailed things from this map. I am going to need help along the way. I'm either going to search on the internet, or if any of you guys have any advice, I would love to hear it. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.